cars. And I built my own first bike. You know, it was not a new bike. It is also not a moving bike.
Fuel at Omar's garage.
Yes.
This is an awesome place I can see.
Thank you.
And nilikuwa nimepotea, but I'm very happy to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you, bro.
Thank you so much.
To have you since the last time tumepatana kwa auction.
Huko frustrated mbaya.
Magari tumenyimwa, zimechezewa hapo game.
Na walikurudishia nini deposit?
Deposits they returned
immediately ama?
Well, I went 1 week after.
Oh, after 1 week?
Yes, and they actually refunded the deposit. And I think with the deposit it was just a formality because these guys, Nikama, the auction is already, they just did it as a formality to show that it was gazetted in the government, it was written, people came, but they whatever, and they didn't buy. Because nobody, I can give you 110%, nobody bought those cars for 2 million, 3 million. Those cars were not even worth 200,000.
What?
Those frames. Me have been by Simona Yadi
and you experienced it this area.
Yes. So those cars are not even worth 200. How can you buy a shell of a car? Yenye unafaa kwenda kulipia insurance, which is you have to register the car to Kenyan number plate from GK. You're going to spend minimum 450,000. So 450,000. And then you need to have built the car. You built the car maybe at least even to a running condition, another million. That's 1.4 million. Then kuna miscellaneous here and there. So you're looking at about 1.5 million. And the car itself, if you buy it running, it's not worth $1 million in the road.
What? I saw the way you reacted.
Yeah.
Walikucheza.
Hapo nilichezwa na nikakubali. And even the main guy who was doing the auction, I saw that he didn't really like me because, you know, anaona huyu jamaa is like, I know him. Yeah, and what is this guy trying to be? You know, even when I'm trying to see how I can be able to get in, nione venye nizapata hizo magari, the guy was not really happy. Yeah, kutawari na watu wake. But anyway, it is what it is, na ni maisha. We live, we learn.
No problem. At least that was an experience, and I'm happy you tried and you realized how this game is.
Yeah.
Vile ulienda kuchukua deposit, uliendea huko ama?
Nilienda Ukulima House.
Ukapewa?
Ukulima House, I went to the office, just present the receipts na kupatia there.
Hawakuwa na any
msumano? No, I mean, they didn't have any issue at all. Wako sawa. It didn't even take me a few minutes. And they gave me back the deposit. I had taken a few cars. I had taken a few vehicles that I wanted to whatever, but they refunded the money without any issue.
Did you take time to check hizi magari zingine zenye kama ile ulikuwa na bid ile G90D?
Yeah.
Ulienda kuangalia kama ishaenda ama bado ilikuwa pale?
Honestly, sikubother kwenda kuangalia because I know already hapo tushachezwa. So hakuna haja uongeze makasiriko ama you know, at the same time hakuna haja, tayari umeshasikia uchungu, alafu sasa uende kujidunge zaidi, unaona. Sasa wewe mwenyewe tayari ushaambiwa hii gari ziko na wenyewe, unaona, na nasikia kuna wakubwa fulani ndio walikuwa wamenunua hizo gari already, so there was no way we could get those cars. Yeah. No worries, bro. Yeah. The life ya Kenya, but we need to keep a positive attitude. That's true. Yeah, I mean, you try. You have to try. Life is all about trying. No. Like me, I have some cars here, like the international pickup that I showed you pale nje. Your international pickup, I had really tried to talk to the owner. I'm telling you, it was more than 2.5 years.
What?
I'm talking to the owner, nikimbembeleza to please.
Ya kupatia gari.
Niuzie hii gari, and told me forget it. I'm not selling this car. Wait after gari malingine, lakini this car is an Indian guy. He's a good friend of mine by the way. But he told me, look, I can't give you this car. So mimi nikakuwa I kept on going to him, kumsalimia, kumtembelea, seeing how he's doing. One day he just told me, hey, by the way, I had a car exactly which was looking like this. Nilikuwa nimeitengeneza na nikaita Fast and Furious. Like the one from the movie, you know, that Fast and Furious, like one 10 seconds ride, you know, EO. So I had built a car like that. It was out of a Toyota Crown yenye nilikuwa nilinunua Bomet, ilikuwa ni ya Chief of Bomet. So the son wanted, you know, something which looks like a muscle car, and me, I wanted those two junks. So I took two junks. You know, the car that I had already built, ikona kila kitu, ikona rim, car is driving well, kila kitu, na yeye akanipatia hiyo gari. But now, that car, I've already put a V8 engine, and it's going to be exactly something like this. It's called an International Scout 1978. Scout 2. And this car cost $275,000 after it was built to this. Yes.
So Omar,
yeah,
let me take you back.
All right.
Who is Omar? Let me take you back now. Who is Omar, and how did you start this whole project? Because I've been going around and I've seen the work that is going on here. It's an awesome work. Who is Omar? Because what on as you know?
Well, a lot of people think Omar is a guy that I had my dad doing this business and I just fell in na nikaendelea na biashara. But in actual sense, bro, I was raised by a single mom, and I was like someone who had just had ever since I was a kid. Nakumbuka nikitengeneza gari za karatasi ya maziwa, tunaweka bottle tops na miti ya kufagio.
Hii ukaanzia lini sasa? After your bike nini?
Yes,
did you come to this
now?
Yeah.
Wow. Hata niko na Tumbili on phone hapa. Sijui nitamwambia nini. You know Tumbili ana review magari.
Tulikuwa before Tumbili akuje.
Yes, Mr. Tumbili
ana deal na nini?
Tumbili anafanya Celebrate, yes.
Hiyo Tumbili moja
huyo. Tumbili moja ndio huyo ametoka kunipigia sasa.
Tukitoka hapa lazima tuongee na Tumbili. Tumaliza interview tunaongea na.
Ndio. Hata ni just tuko na TV47. Yeah.
So when did you start this garage?
The garage now. This garage, honestly, bro, I started my garage in Dubai because I was living in Dubai. Na nimeishi Europe, nikaishi Dubai. Then when I was flying as a cabin crew, then I decided, you know what? I'm flying as a cabin crew, and back in the day, my girlfriend also was cabin crew. Sasa hakuna kuonana. So yakiingia mimi natoka, yakitoka mimi naingia. So ikakuwa very very difficult because hatuonani. So we decided one of us has to step down. So we were working with Emirates Airline. So we decided one of us has to step down. So of course, me being the man, I stepped down and I opened my own garage in Dubai. So ilikuwa inaitwa West Coast Custom Dubai. It was an official franchise of West Coast Custom, which West Coast Custom happens to be one of the best companies ever in the world, because ilianza kama Pimp My Ride, alafu from Pimp My Ride ikakuwa West Coast Custom, which is in America, UK, Germany and Dubai. So I took a franchise of that. I had a local partner, Mwarabu, from Saudi Arabia. So I started the company alone, then my local partner joined me. So from there, I worked in Dubai for a while. Nika enjoy sana. It was a very, very good life, amazing. If you go into my Facebook, you'll see so many cars. Niko na Camaro, niko na Hummer, na Manani. Like I've lived and I've had my dream cars zote nimeziendesha.
Umeziona na ukaendesha?
Yes. Cars which are like the fastest cars in the world, Ford Mustang, Camaro ZL1, Hummer H1, SLK 350, Lamborghini, Lamborghini Gallardo. Yeah.
Munashikanisha hizi ama. Now, you are talking about cabin crew.
Cabin crew, yes.
From being in the garage and then being in the airline. Yes. Tell us, how did you,
now,
are you a pilot?
When I left Kenya, actually, bro, I was not in the garage. I used to work for a company called Wi-Fi. MFI is the biggest IT company in Africa. It's got more than 200 and it's I think 160 something companies like branches around Africa and East Africa, na iko pia Dubai. I worked there for more than 6 years and then I left. Niko nimepatiwa kila kitu gari, I was on my comfort zone, but it was not my thing. Ile sasa I decided to just wake up one day after working for 6 years, nikasema I'm gone. Kapanda ndege. 10 days later I was out. Hata zile vitu zangu za nyumba niliuza, nikasema I'm never coming back to Africa.
Lakini ukajipata tu umerudi.
Well, let me tell you, you never say never. Now, the reason I came back is out there, you will always be a second-class citizen.
Regardless of what level you are.
Regardless, hata kama wewe ni professor of I don't know, aeronautics, na wewe umefanya nini, you will always be a second-class citizen. But in Kenya, I've always been a first-class citizen because nikikuja hapa, when I go to the government institutions, I'll be the first one on the line. Seti ndambo acha kwanza hao wapite, hao ndio priority. Unaona? And then you have everything there, but there's no social life, bro. Because people there, even you, if you are working by yourself, but unapata wale watu wengine wenye unataka kusocialize now, they are always at work. Always at work. All out of passion.
From your mind too, unaona una design kitu inakuja.
Yes.
Yeah? The things that I've seen out here, umezi design from your head.
From my head.
Why?
I didn't learn it from anyone, bro. I didn't go to any university. It's just like Elon Musk. Elon Musk ameenda university gani ya kutengeneza rockets? He's the first person ametengeneza reusable rockets that can go to space and can land back on in nani kama, just like the same way unaweza nunua basi iende drop watu town na irudi Ruiru. So you have to look for inspiration, bro.
And also jipe moral.
Jipatie moral, bro. Na ujiamini, bro.
Now, Omar, let's go back to the cars.
Yes.
Why old cars? What do you love about these old cars that people say these are junk? Tiwezi tumika imikebe sasa ile. Unaona nini ndani? What do you see there?
Well, let me tell you, bro. Post World War II. Before those cars, kuna mtu anaitwa Henry Ford. You see, like this car which is there, you saw the Revico pale. One of the first cars to ever be made was a Ford. Na ilitengenezwa na mtu anaitwa Henry Ford. Huyu Henry Ford, he didn't go to school. He didn't go to school to learn how to make cars. Alitengeza gari out of passion. Naona? Alikuwa wako na farm. He used to work on his daddy's farm na akadecide aache kutengeneza kama tractor. But jamaa akadecide he wanted to make a car because kila mtu amereject, akachukua engineer tractor akaimodify to a more power na akaeka on sports car na akaanza kurace nayo. So I think if you believe in yourself, sky is never the limit, bro. Never the limit. If you believe in yourself, that's all it takes, bro. Look at you, bro. Umekuja juzi, umeingia kwa this TV show and see you're making miles. People are looking up to you. What are you going to say next? How are you enlightening people? Unaenda unaambia watu kuna auction hii, kuna auction hii. Some people have never even heard of auction in Kenya. Hawajui hata unaanza wapi, unaenda wapi, but you have enlightened people. And that belief is because you believed in yourself. There's a lot of people who cannot even go in front of the camera waonge two words because they are even not believing in their self, what they are saying. Coming very, very well. You are my age mate. Now you're coming very well and you're enlightening people. And now, for the first time in Kenya, people have a way to know mahali. You don't have to have 1 million shillings ndio uendeshe gari.
Kweli.
You could have 30,000 bob na uende ununue gari ya auction pale. Na hiyo gari upate na mtu kama Omar. Akutengeneze.
I fix mpaka yani ikitokea
2020. So it's not that I don't deal with old cars. I deal with every car actually.
Even the new ones because I've seen them.
Yes, you've seen the new cars. Like umeangalia, yes.
Kama hii Subaru,
kuna Vitz hapa, kuna nani pale. You know.
So we are not limited on all the cars.
In
Omar
fact,
is all the way around.
my core business is the new cars.
New cars.
Which I make every day. Umeona hiyo Mark X 2016 model.
Yeah.
Umeona hapo kuna Land Cruiser. Umeona hapo kuna kando yake kuna gari nyingine, kuna Mawish. Unaona? Kuna, so those are the cars I make but the cars which I do, my bread and butter, ile mimi mwenyewe nataka kufanyia project is the old cars. So if you bring me a project, I'll tell you gari si ya leo ama kesho. Give me time. So I build that car with my own time and I build it to perfection and I give you the car when it's running na ilikuja hapa ilikuwa imetoiwa. Naona ikiwa rusted and it was a rust bucket yani. It had nothing on it.
So fix kabisa.
Yes, so I fix new cars, nafanya facelift ya Toyota Prado J150 na 2010 model, I make it look like 2020. So what I want to tell you, bro, initially you don't have to have money to have something. Me myself, if I tell you my first bike, I bought it off another Indian guy. Ilikuwa imelala. It was a big bike. It was a Honda VF 750. Ilikuwa imejaa ndani maji. Yaani kama venye mtu anaweka karai, umesoka nguo, imejaa ndani maji. Juu watu walifungua plugs, wakatoa plugs kujaribu kuhakisha hiyo bike ikawashinda. The owner only rode it once, ikamwangusha kaipaka. Kutry kuhakishwa tena after a number of years haikuwaka. So jamaa akafungua plugs, akaacha open, maji kaingia kwa nani, na everybody told me that bike will never ride. But I bought that bike. I remember it was only 30,000 bob. And those days I used to look at my friends wanaendesha bikes at 500, 1 million bob. I'm like, wow, nitafikaje bike yangu ipite? Unasikia zile bike itapitega ile sport bike. So actually I bought that bike and I built it myself with my own arms. Natoka kazini na nikifanya MFI, naenda home jioni, nachukua hiyo engine nikaidrain maji, nikachukua WD-40 nikaeka ndani ya engine. For 3 days I used to spray WD-40 ndani. Kidogo nikaanza kusukuma hiyo bike, ilikuwa imesiza, hakuna kitu inafanya hata miguu isongi. Nikaanza kuisukuma kwa estate. It was such a heavy bike, yani unanid kusukuma watu watatu. Just from here till nje ya ofisi yangu mtakuwa mmesweat. But tulimanage, but kidogo kasikia piston inaanza kusonga huko ndani. Nikaeka oil, nikaanza kusukuma, ikaachilia, kila kitu ikakuwa smooth huko ndani. Nikamwaga, nikaeka oil mpya, nika service carburetor, na I had a bike. I painted that bike yellow. And believe me or not, that bike made me very, very famous in Kenya. It was a very big bike, loud bike, inakamunyama kabisa.
You'll have to show me some
images. I have the pictures, bro.
You have the pictures?
I have the pictures,
hiyo lazima tuione hiyo bike.
I even used to come kwa gazeti. So, eventually, I traveled to Dubai. And I remember before traveling to Dubai, I had a car nilikuwa nimenunua. It was a Peugeot 206. That car was a very beautiful car. I bought it off my friend. Ilikuwa nikaeka rims, nikaeka ngoma, that's how I started. And then when I just wanted to fly out, I said I'm selling this and selling this. Niliuza within just 1 week of advertising.
Yani ni kitu unajua ukisema unauza inaenda.
Hapo bro.
Hey, Omar.
Yeah.
Sasa juu tumepiga raundi pale. Nimeona kuna gari umeniambia umetoa Rwanda ama Rwanda.
It's got Rwandan plates.
You're international, bro.
Yes.
Hey, from Rwanda to Kenya for you to do. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I have my friend who works in the UN at the Akapa Gigiri, and he saw me online and he said, look, I have my car nimekuwa nikisumbuka nayo na nataka kutengeneza na hii gari. I took it. I'm not going to mention the other garages which he took it to, but he told me he was not happy. Tukatoa engine ya Suzuki, tukaweka engine nyingine ya Toyota, very very good engine, tukatengeneza the front, tukainua juu, and it's a very lovely car right now.
What would you recommend mtu mwenye anataka ku facelift gari yake? Anaweza.
Well, as I showed you, niko na gari kama pale umeona, niko na Allion. Hiyo Allion nimetengezea body kit. Hiyo body kit I made it off my mind. I went into my mind, I looked at the car and I said, you know what, hii gari itakaa vizuri hivi. So I built a very beautiful body kit. for it. Tumeona hiyo body kit, ndio? On the sides, nimeweka side skirts, nimetengeza body kit ya mbele, nimetengeza ya nyuma, nimetengeza paka spoiler. From my own mind. And if you look at it, this is the same body kits unaenda Europe unanunua for $4,000, $3,000, $2,000. But while at Omar garage, it's going to cost you a fraction of that.
So ukishatengeneza body kit, polisi usumbua. Hizi hakuna mashine ama iko?
Hapana. No.
Ukitransform gari yako?
No. Nobody, as long as you have not changed the color of the car. Now, even the color of the car is allowed to change. So you can change the color of the car now, ulipe. All the government wants is you to go to your team's account and pay that 2,000, 3,000 bob. Say, I've changed my color from red to yellow. That's it. Hata wafili wamekuwa part of that journey. So usinyime government ushuru yao. Unaona, wewe wapatie haki yao, lakini umebadilisha. Wakipata kwa barabara hawajakula yao. You know, the government wants hao pia wakwe on it. Ukinunua askari wamepata kitu. Ukinunua mchele wamepata kitu. Ukipiga rangi gari yako pia hao wapate, garage yako ipate na hao wapate. Unaona? Pay them their 3,000 and you're good to go.
Just you pay if you have changed the color, because that's the main thing.
Yes.
Na Kenya, are we allowed kuweka machuma mbele ya gari ama kuna zingine wanakataa?
Well, I see kama sasa wakikataa, they'll start with their own police force. Kuna Land Cruiser yote ya polisi umeona hizi ma 79 zote ziko na bulba.
Hiyo bulba hiyo inakubalika.
So first of all, they should remove their bulbas, then tell us to remove our bulbas. But I mean, it's only logical to have a bulba because police wanakimbiza waizi. Sasa sometimes they need to wagonge ile gari ndio isimame. Naona? So their car has to be rough and rugged. Naona, yani iko strong na iko capable kuingia off-road na on-road. Na powerful engine na iweze kuwa transport at the same time, so it's a double purpose. And now for you, when you have such a thing kwa gari yako, inakusaidia unaweka roof rack, unaweza beba mzigo, unaweka bulba pale mbele, at least ukigonga gari yako isikuwe damage to kwingine. So that's what a bulba car works like, ina protect gari yako from impact. So inakuwa hiyo bulba imeshikilia chassis ya gari, so before you get hurt, it's actually saving your life. Because kama umeenda umeingia lori nyuma, if you don't have that bulba, engine itakuja kufinye unaona ndani ya gari. But if you have a bulba, the bulba first impact unaona, so ina prevent. So it's actually safe for you. It's actually safe for you to have LED lights, because we all know in Kenya we don't have good street lights, bro. Ni kweli. So if you have this normal warm lights kwa gari yako na unatembea usiku uoni, that is the first cause of accident, because you can't be driving na uoni.
Saa ingine unashindwa hata yangu nawasha mataa unaona kama hujawasha zote.
Exactly. Unaongeza mpaka unasikia kama ungekuwa na torch tu.
Utoe umulike.
Unaona? So it's actually making sense for you to put LED lights. Ikusaidie. Iongezee. Fog light ikusaidie, LED headlight ikusaidie LED. So these modifications are very necessary. Gari za zamani zilikuwa zinatumia warm light, lakini sasa wewe unatembea ukifika usiku huwezi toka, because huwezi ona pale mbele, huwezi ona na unapata umeingia kwa mtaro, barabara imeanza kutengenezwa ulikuwa ujui.
So they are necessary.
Yes.
Omar,
yeah,
would you recommend young people to start this kind of business and build their own thing, ama umeamua hata kushare idea uwezi? Do you trade a mentorship program? Watu wakuja hata classes hapo wafunze?
Absolutely bro, I actually charge people to come and teach them. Niko na wanafunzi wanakujaga tunawa train. And this is just like a real college. Utakuja hapa, we will show you. Now we tell you, forget about everything you know.
That you think you know.
Wewe umeenda shule pale whatever, umeenda shule umefunzwa theory, but it's not practical. Now when you come here, haujui hata kushika nyundo ama kushikilia spana, so lazima nitakufunza. Naona. But even my own people who work for me, I teach them, I tell them how to make my cars, because I make my cars different from what other garages do. Watu wengine wanajua ukigonga gari enda paka fila pale, gonga kidogo piga rangi. I don't follow those procedures. I follow my own procedures. As to the reason why I was successful in Dubai having a garage, and it was a famous garage, It's because I use my own systems and I was accepted even by the Dubai people and the people who have already seen cars even before me. So what I can tell you is, hii knowledge niko nayo, if I was not gonna share it, I would not even have an interview because taki watu waone vile nafanya. But today, hundreds of thousands of people wata witness waone this is possible, gari inaweza tengenezwa hivi, inaweza tengenezwa hivi, inaweza tengenezwa hivi, and anybody who has a mind atachukua hiyo idea na hiyo picha peke yake aende tengeze gari kama hiyo. So I'm very, very happy to teach anyone and everyone.
Yes.
And feel free to come and visit my office in Ruiru. We are right next to zitech. Tuko kwa barabara yenyewe ya THIKA road. At the service lane. You can't get lost.
Omar can talk the whole day. So Omar, what are your future plans?
Kwa kweli, my future plans, bro, is I want to open one of the biggest garage in East Africa. And that is a dream I have. I want to have a section only for classic cars. I want to have a section only for built, not bought body kits. I want to have a section ya magari yanafanya facelift, Range Rover, RAV4, Mark-X, Harrier, Prado, Land Cruiser. I want to have a section for those cars. And I want to have another section also inafanya gari za insurance. So you bring any cars insurance, we do cars for insurance.
Ikigongwa
naletewa, kuni indulge, waniulize, where can I get this part? I'm looking for this engine part. I'm looking for an engine. I'm looking for a body part. I'm looking for a car. If you want to import cars, also we import cars. I also really, really love to have visitors, and I'm very, very proud to give my knowledge and pass it on to the next person. So tomorrow when I'm not there, my legacy can be able to go on. It's a legacy we're building, bro.
So Omar, as we conclude this, because we met at an auction,
yes,
you saw the drama, you saw how these things are going and happening.
Really?
To the Kenyan out there,
yeah,
would you, and you personally,
yeah,
would you recommend them to visit auctions, whether government or private?
Yes.
And would you buy again in an auction?
Of course, bro. If I show you now in my phone, I've got more than 4 auctions naendeleaga. Kila siku niko na auctions zingine za platinum. Like every day unaona niko na bank repossessed cars.
Awesome.
Unaona?
Awesome.
Hundreds of cars. I've got another one auction. There's another auction, unaona, auction 200 cars Kiambu. Unaona? You ameniwekea link. I've got so many auctions, and me myself, I go to look for cars. Nenda utanipata nimeenda Kiambu, nimeenda Nyeri, nimeenda Kisumu, nimeenda wapi. I go looking for cars kwa mashamba za watu. Wewe ukiwa na gari unaona it's the ugliest car in the world, give me a call please, I'll buy it. Yeah.
The one that you are despising.
Ile unataka kukatakata uze sufuria, usiuze kama sufuria, come to me, I'll buy it. So if you have any car that you know you don't need, call me, Omar. If I'm not buying it, I'll give you a customer. So feel free to call me anytime.
Don't give up on auction.
Yes.
From the source's mouth, who has participated in an auction, and he saw the auction advert from Pamrik Show. We appreciate him so much being here. And Omar, I thank you so much for allowing me to have this moment with you.
Yes.
And by the way, as we are concluding, I saw the Pluto was here.
The Pluto is always here.
You have worked with these guys, huh? The Pluto
is always here. Yeah, anapenda sana.
Anafanyanga hizo facelift nini?
Nimefanya Prado yake facelift ilikuwa from 2011, I made it into 2022. Ameleta gari yake ingine mpya nimeifanya. I do for these guys, watu wengi kina Joyce wa mama gari zao, kina watu wa Top Care hapa company wale wanauza malans kubwa. Watu kama kina nani, this guy ule aliimba usilete compest nini huyu jamani kwa Bambu wanamjua. Bambu alikuwa US, hata Land Cruiser zake mimi ndio nimefanya bro. Yes,
you have been dealing with these superstars.
I deal with these guys bro. Natengeneza custom projects, Land Cruiser zao nawafanyia vizuri. Na tuseme ukiwa na gari, feel free. I do paint job, I do wiring, I do engine overhaul, I do suspension, I get rims, I put Tesla screens, Android screens. I do paint to custom paint jobs. I make roll cages. Naweza fanya gari yako ikuwe pickup, naweza stretch ikuwe limo. sky's not the limit, bro.
Hapa mambo iko sawa.
If you can dream it, we can build it, bro.
If you can dream it, you can build it.
We can build it.
Finally,
yes.
You have participated in this competition.
Yes.
Tell us about the competitions and
Conquers the Elegance.
Conquers?
Yes. Conquers the Elegance. We were there. Unaona certificate iko pale. And we have another one here, Conquers the Elegance. I was a competitor.
Competition, munapeleka gari yenye inakaa funny ama?
Well, actually, the competition is all about who is the person who has a very old car, because wachipata gari from 1980 kwenda
nyuma.
Yes, kwenda nyuma. So, who has the car which is very, very old, but it looks very, very new and refurbished and made to look like original, like it was back then, 1920, 1930, 40s, 50s.
So utaenda kuweka Android hapo ndani? Android
no.
Lazima
ile radio ya kinanda ile unapiga tik tik tik.
Hiyo
ya kinanda hiyo ndio nataka kuona. Ukienda hapo na Android kwanza hiyo inakuangusha, unaambiwa radio no.
Okay.
It is a new radio.
How often do these competitions happen? Because Wakenya wengi hawajuangi zina happen wapi.
Yes.
And somebody angependa maybe kuenda kuona na kuvisit.
Yes. So now what I can tell you is Conquers inafanyika each and every year. Kama most of the time October, September, they will announce and say inakuja hivi na we kind enthusiasts we book. Tunaenda pale tunasema tunataka stalls ngapi, tunataka kuingiza gari ngapi. They look at your cars, wanasema hii gari ni gani, yani they must fit that car. Ndio waseme wataingia wakuje kwa gari yako. Sasa yani you can actually bring your car. You can't just wake up useme I'm going to Conquers. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to have a car worth going to Conquers. As we go on, nataka tuwapatie a site tour, wajione maneno, wasikie raha, waone what we do, because seeing is believing. And I want to tell you guys, if you can dream it, we can build it, guys. Karibuni sana. Welcome to Omar's Garage. Gonna Bentley come Chrysler. So an amazing machine. This one is a built not bought project. Also, this is my own ride. So that's how I roll. Nikitembea mchana bana. Yeah, and that's my Land Cruiser 100 series. I built it from nothing. And I thank God imeisha. Now I'm just doing a small modification on the battery, because I had to put a bigger battery. So naona hii ni battery kubwa, N100 battery. So I had to put a N100 battery. So whatever, we have the custom carrier, roof carrier, side steps, zote. We also have this Mac X. This is a 2016 model, as you can see. Very amazing, beautiful car. It comes with the bucket seats. It comes with each and everything that you want to have in a car. Very, very beautiful design.
Nasikia umepewa 3 million and still.
Yeah. Because bro, it's a built not bought project. Unajua this is a car, when you go to the road you'll be alone. Hakuna mtu mwingine anafanana na wewe. So when you are rolling down this car, na unatembea na kila mtu anaona hii gari, they'll be like, wow, what the hell, which kind of a beast is that? Unajua? So I'm just gonna open for you the engine na nikuonyeshe how it looks like. It's a 3.0 liter. It's diesel. Very, very powerful. Interior, I'm going to put it an off-white interior leather, but it's now got black leather interior. So we've put for them a custom Android system on it.
Inch ngapi?
This is a 12-inch. 12-inch custom screen Android. You can listen to music, you can watch news, unaweza enda Google, unaweza enda Facebook, YouTube, you name it. Answer your phone calls just wirelessly, unaiambia pick and it picks. Yeah.
Ya mwaka gani?
Hii gari, it's a 2010 model. No, 2011. 2011, yes.
In most cases zinatumika wapi? Hapa Kenya.
It's an American car.
American?
Yeah, Chrysler is American, but I've branded it Bentley. That's how we do it, yo. Built, not bought. Yeah, because it's a poor man's Bentley, bro. This exactly the drive, everything about this car is a Bentley.
It's a Bentley.
Yes.
Originally ilikuwa?
No, it's a Chrysler, American, but built on the concept of Bentley. No. Yeah.
Now registration yake utaregister kama
no, it's a Chrysler. Yes, it's a Chrysler. Sana. Yeah, we have there a Peugeot 1957. Peugeot. For those guys who love Peugeots, this is the place to be. So hapa niko na gari ya 1957, very very beautiful. This car I built it from nothing. I've done the engine. The car starts like a very brand new car. So it's a half kick. Gari inawaka vizuri sana. It drives vizuri sana. Now I'm just doing the wiring. Actually, the only thing which is remaining is just I've put new tires on it, brand new tires. They've never gone on the road. Ndio hiyo unaweza ona magari kama this is a 1975 Fiat 600. I've done the engine car in its half kick inawaka. I removed the engine. I made everything to work. Now I'm just remaining with the body. This is a suicide door also. It opens up as suicide, the opposite side of the world. Even the 203 opens up as a suicide door. Yes.
Iko na sunroof.
Iko baka na sunroof. So hii sunroof itakuwa iko na soft top, so you can be able to open it up when you're going for an event, unataka kufanya harusi, whatever. The car iko na sunroof.
Awesome.
Kuna Gladiator hapo pale, watu wanaijua Gladiator. It's been to very many music videos. Imeenda maharusi. Imeenda so many shows. It's actually a very very amazing car, and I thank God to me. It brought me maybe more than 35 to 40 cars to build Suzuki's from this car only. So I love this car. Imeniletea more than 40 cars to build. Now I've done election. Imeenda ikafanya a campaign for 4 months. And I think even the money which I bought this car, which was just 100,000 bob.
For this one.
And I put 450,000, and campaign peke yake ilinirudishia hiyo pesa yote. And now even the job which I did after I got this car, after I built this car from nothing, I think it's brought me 5 times what I got it for. So, and now I also sold it for 800,000.
This one.
This one.
From 100,000.
Yes.
Kuletea pesa bado.
Yes. Ikaniletea maybe another 1.5 million na nikaiuza for 800. Now it doesn't belong to me. The owner is picking it next week. I just need to refresh the paint and everything. Alafu ichukuliwe. So the reason I decided to sell this car, I was never gonna sell this car, but now when I got this car nilikuwa ndio ile nilikwambia nilikuwa nalilia for 2 years. Yes, ya ule Mwindi is a very good friend of mine. We are brothers. We call each other brother. Mwishoyo, he just decided, okay, Omar, take it. So we did an exchange na gari moja nilikuwa naita Fast and Furious for the son. It was very very amazing. So this is a pickup inaitwa International. It's an American truck inakaa kama Ford Bronco. Nimeka V8 engine with a V8 gearbox. And I'm going to put everything new on this car. So it's going to be very, very amazing. And I'm going to show them how it's going to look like when it's done. It costs $275,000. That is about 30 million Kenya shillings, bro.
What?
Yes. These cars are not cheap to build. But once you build them, you stand out. Kwa barabara, you're the only one. Wewe angalia venye kitu ni kubwa na ni pana.
Inakaa.
Naona mnyama.
Si pickup ya kawaida.
Hii si pickup na iko na roof. Hii ni station wagon actually. Iko na roof yake tu, unakuja unaekelea hapa. Iko na roof. So unaweza itoa anytime kama jeep. Unaitoa unaweka kando na unarudisha anytime you want. Leo ndio kutoka bila roof, we put the wherever down. You can notice niko na magari hapa, watu wanapenda sana kuja kuleta so that we can build them and make them their very very nice projects. Hii ni nyingine. We're doing a customer. Hii ni ya customer. Yeah. So ile ni customer. Kuna ingine pale. Lakini most of the small old cars, as you may notice, na gari mpya sana ni za customer. Kama huyu is a very good friend of mine and is also my customer. Alinipata mtandaoni.
I wanted the body kit to be done.
Yeah.
Front bumper.
Yeah.
Side skirts.
The rear spoiler.
Yes. And I can see it's perfect.
Yeah.
It has been done so well.
It's coming up well.
Yes, it's coming up.
Even your number plate, you're getting the new VIP number plate. We help to bring the new number plate.
Yes.
You're the first owner for this car.
Yes, I'm the first owner.
Since 2000?
That's 2019.
2019.
It's a 2012 model.
2012 model.
Yes.
So for 2019, till 2023 decide now it's time to give it payback.
Yes.
Uirudishie mkono.
Because it has served me well.
Yes.
So nikaona it's good.
Yeah.
I come and do some few modifications here and there.
Absolutely.
And I can see it's doing fine.
It's coming very well.
Very
Rolex inaitwa Style Master. This is a 1943. Kuna ingine inaitwa Ford Familia pale. It's a 1919 if I'm not wrong from what the document says. Yes, that 1919.
What?
And this all cars will drive.
100 years old.
Yes. Na kuna nyingine pale inaitwa Ford Prefect which I've made it into a custom limo which I'm going to build it. By the way, gari zetu zote ziwanza hivi. All our cars. Ziwanza hivi zikioza zinakuwa gari. Yeah, kuna ingine hapa tumeikata Isuzu kwa pickup truck. This from a friend of mine iko Israel. We are working on it pole. Tuko na Peugeot kule, Subarus. This whole compound unaona ni gari zetu. So hii ndio bumper ya huyo jamaa. Sasa you can see this back bumper tumetengeneza. This is the back bumper from our mind. We've done this. We've made it to look something very very retro. Tukaiona inataka pia ka spoiler pale, tukatengezea spoiler. So this shape, everything you're seeing hapo, side skirts, mbele, ndio hii. This one we've made by our own minds. So this one you can notice all this. This is what we made so that it can bring that sura ya mnyama. Unaona hiyo sura ya mnyama hapo? Yeah? Unaona hiyo? It makes the car look aggressive. Yeah? So that's how it's going to look. And then tumemtengezea custom grill. We've made for him the custom grill. Grill ya hapa itakuwa mash. Yenye itafixiwa hapa. Sasa itakuwa custom grill, custom number plate.
Hiyo unaundia hapa hiyo grill ama
hapa in house.
Unatengeneza grill?
Hapa unatengeneza grill in house. Hatuendi kutengeneza nje. So kama hii ndio sasa nimekwambia, this is the whatever for that allion. Hii grill I've made it for that. Nimetengeneza hii. So I'm going to make it nice hapo. Paint it black, alafu sasa hii ndio hiyo.
Unasema imetoka wapi?
Sasa hii imetoka Rwanda. This car imetoka Rwanda.
Ilikuja ikiwa hivi ama?
Hapana, ilikuwa imechoka sana. Tunaweka side mirrors mpya, nyuma, mbele. Everything is premium bro. Hii ni chuma bro. It looks even much more beautiful ikipanguzwa. It shines, it glitters. Premium paint bro. Yes. Premium paint. Yeah. This one is a very very lovely project. I'm not going to say much about it, but I want people to see it on the street.
Engine iko nyuma ama na?
Engine iko nyuma bro. It's a real, how can you have something as amazing as this na engine iko mbele? Engine iko nyuma. Yeah?
What?
Like a real Ferrari bro. This amazing. Now this one I want people, I'm going to customize this watu waweze kuona hiyo engine. From outside ukiwa nje uone hiyo engine. Sasa hapa mbele ndaweka glass so that you can see that engine. Na si ile glass inaweza vunjika. Nitaifanya ceramic, nitaifanya carbon fiber glass which you can see through. So this is amazing car. As you can see bro, me I love these cars. It's my passion. Wewe mwenyewe umeona magari. I'm sure you've never seen. Have you come across a Ferrari?
Acha nikaribie.
Yeah? Ferrari baby. I want the Kenyans to be whatever. Inafunga. Yes.
Unaweza kusalimia madem, eh?
Yes. Yeah. So this one is actually something we built.
Ya mwaka gani?
Hii Ferrari inaitwa Ferrari 360. 350, yes. And this car is what you call a kit car. Yani imetengenezwa kwa Ferrari. Before it was a MR2. So we took a model of MR2 and we made it a Ferrari. So sasa huyu ni Peugeot 203.
Mwaka gani huyu?
1955 bro.
Before even to buy independence.
Yes, chassis number 1 1955. It is a France car, Peugeot. Na it was belonging to the Queen Elizabeth family, this car. Imekuwa nini ndani, number plate, everything.
So hizi number plate mpya tukiendea itakuwa na hizo.
Hapana, I'm not going for the new one for this one. I have to hizo kabisa. Hiyo, yes.
Hata period
because utakuwa umemaliza originality yake.
I-maintain tu hiyo.
Yes. So this one, watu zamani utaka kupiga indicator, you'd actually press the button na unapiga indicator na inatoka hivi. So inapiga chi 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 chi, alafu inarudi chi 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 chi, inajifunga. Ukiindicate tena it comes out like that. So this is a very very special car. Now as you can see, mlango inafunguka opposite. So this is how wewe umezoea kuingia hivi gari, but this is how unaingia hii gari. Unaingia hii gari hivi. Sasa unaingia hii gari and this is how now utakaa. Unaona?
1950s
1955.
Hey.
1955 those guys walikuwa wanatengeneza suicide door and they had class and style. Look at the beauty of the car. Iko na wheel caps. Now these wheel caps I could not find them anywhere. Hata kwa mtandao I built my own wheel caps. This one I built them from zero. Easy wheel cap ni mimi nimebuild from zero. Yeah.
Wow.
Hatari.
Engine iko hapa mbele ama
engine iko hapa mbele. Engine iko hapa mbele.
Hii ni ya original engine?
Yes, original engine, bro. I hardly ever change the engines unless otherwise. I have a few projects which I change the engines and I retro them, but this one I kept it as original so that the person who is kama ile ni half kick, hii pia ni half kick. I just want to clean it up, niweke vitu, lead wires nimenunulia mpya, plugs nimeka mpya, oil nimechange, the car starts like a beautiful dream.
Hey.
Yeah.
You mean this one is one kickstart?
Half kickstart kabisa hivyo. Akisha uende baka Tanzania, zero stop. Simba, trust on the lion, bro. Huyu Simba mwenyewe, bro. 2 or 3 pages, bro. See how beautiful this is at Omar's garage. That's how we do it, man. Wewe leta gari yako. If you can dream it, you can build it. Don't be afraid. Usiende kukatakata gari. If you want to dispose a car, please give me a call. Na kama unachukia hiyo gari sana, gift me. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes,
So Omar,
yes, yeah.
We are concluding this and I appreciate you so much.
Nashukuru zaidi.
And guys, visit Omar's garage. Omar has worked for so many years in this industry. He has made vehicles for different superstars in this country. So the Ruto was here to Mbiri Munaongea na hao wengine wengi sana.
Yes.
So from Public Show and from this end, we really appreciate this opportunity and we encourage you guys to keep tuned and still subscribe to this channel and believe that we are going miles and making strides in this industry. Omar, what are your parting shots?
Feel free to subscribe. Please don't forget. Sasa when you may watch, please just before you log out, please subscribe to Omar Garage, Omar Classic Garage na Facebook, Twitter. Tuko ndani. Just ask us questions, tuulize mambo tunaweza fanya pamoja, tunaweza fikia na wapi. So feel free. This is the business card. Thank you. So, tafadhalini, feel free to call me also. Omar, my number is 0700-088-088. Feel free to visit, site visit. We are right next to Zitech University in the service lane of THIKA Road Superhighway, the biggest highway in Africa and East Africa. And we are right next to Kondania inside Bazaar Motors, Omar Garage Company.